Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a drugstore makeup tutorial because I was really excited about getting that Jeffree Star cosmetic stuff that I got, and I don't want people to think that I'm just going to go all high-end now. No, far from it. So today I'm just going to use all drugstore products, and yes, my hair is wet right now. What I'll do is at the end of the video I'll go do my hair and then come back and show you the finished look with my hair down and dried and styled and stuff. I always do my hair after my makeup, and especially if I've just washed it, because it's not really good for your hair to blow dry it when it's soaking wet. It's good to let it air dry for a little while to get some of the moisture out. Okay, so I have already applied some products because otherwise the video would be wicked long. I'm such a New Englander, wicked long. Nobody in any other part of the country uses that expression but us New Englanders, am I right? For those of you that live in New England. The reason why this video is going to be so long is because I have some side information that I want to tell you in addition to doing the tutorial. If you follow me on social media, you saw me tweet and on Instagram put a picture of these. These are Fright Night press-on nails, claws, $2.98 at Walmart. I bought these yesterday. I put them on. I wanted to see what it was like to have super long nails like this, because most Jeffree Star, Jackie Aina, Nikki Tutorials, they all have those super long, crazy long nails, pointed, usually pointed. I had those on for about 6 hours and I took them off, and you can't function, you can't do anything with nails like that. I don't know how anybody can live any kind of a normal life with nails like that. It was just impossible to do everything. Now I know it's because I'm not used to it and you have to make certain adjustments and you figure out how to do things, but they had really sharp points on them, so I filed the points so that I wouldn't cut myself. And then when I made the decision to take them off, they didn't just come off. Like if you put pressure on there, it hurt your nails underneath. So what I did was I just dunked my fingers in acetone, 100% acetone, just for a couple of seconds, and then I was able to just pull them off with no problem. I think the reason why they stuck so well is because I put them on top of nail polish instead of my bare nails. So the surface is smooth because I use like a top coat. So the surface is really smooth, so they adhered a little too well. So if you did want to play around with something like that and you don't have issues with living your life with super long nails, and they're only $3, and I was really impressed with the performance of them, the way they looked. They give you a ton of them, and they give you 24 pre-glued nails, and they had every size to fit pretty much anybody's hands, because I've noticed that most of the nails, the press-on nails that they sell at stores, I wouldn't be able to wear them, because the one that would go on my thumb would never be big enough, because my thumb is, kind of wide. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to wear just the regular ones. And I was looking at those and I was like, wow, they look like they would fit fine. So it was fun to play around with them, but yeah, I just couldn't do anything. Okay, so far what do I have on? I have on my Beauty Treats Jojoba Lip Care. I have on my CoverGirl Simply Ageless Anti-Aging Primer. I have on my CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Foundation, and my shade is Creamy Natural. And I have on e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. My shade is Medium Peach. I set everything with Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Transparent. My highlighter is Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. My blush is PS Primark Blush in Rosewood. My bronzer and contour is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. And I did my brows with Anastasia Brow Wiz and Styling Gel in Taupe. So that's what I have on so far. So we're going to take it from there. And I'm going to start with Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. So I'm going to show you today sort of a cool way to use a product that maybe you haven't tried it that way before. And I'll show you what I mean when we get to that. But I'm also going to use some things that are about as inexpensive as they can possibly get. I'm so tired of buying things and like 2 or 3 months later you can't get it anymore. And I'm not really talking about limited edition collections so much as I am just regular stuff that you walk into a store and buy and then you can't get it. So I used to avoid using anything that was no longer available, but then I thought, well, no, because if you bought this product when I bought it, then maybe you have it in your collection and would like to see it in a video. Okay, so I'm going to start with this e.l.f. contour brush, and I like using this for my highlighter. This is the LA Colors Smoky Eyeshadow Palette in Heat It Up is the name of it. And these are available at Dollar General. They have this little section with stuff that is $1. And they used to have the matte quads by LA Colors, which are fantastic. But those are gone and they have this instead. Okay, I'm going to put this right on the brow bone and just blend it out a bit. So this is just like a shimmery white highlight. And I'm going to put some of this in the inner corner, just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to take a MAC 239 shader brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to apply that on my lids. I love these types of taupey gray shimmery shadows. Probably my favorite type of eyeshadow color. And it's funny because you see these in the super high-end luxury brands and you see them in brands like LA Colors for $1. But I don't really see them a lot in all the middle-priced brands. They used to. Taupe used to be a color that everybody did, but now, I don't know, the eyeshadow game has changed and I don't see taupe anymore. And I feel so bad because it's, like I said, probably my favorite color eyeshadow. So thank you, LA Colors, for making this quad. I have a small handful of taupe eyeshadows that I have shipped across over the last year, but that color is just not as available as a lot of other colors are. Okay, now I'm going to take this blending brush, and this is an e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm gonna go just very, very lightly, just barely tap into that black, and I'm gonna put that in the crease. And no, I'm not using my e.l.f. shadow shields, but I probably should. Or tape, e.l.f. blending tape, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I'm being very, very careful with this. Because black eyeshadow in the crease can go horribly wrong very fast. I'm just going to do the rest of this crease work off camera because I really want to take my time and make sure it comes out good, and it's going to take a long time. So then we can go on to the next step. Okay, so after a ton of blending, we're going to move on to the next step. I am going to use a Maybelline color tattoo. Now, Maybelline came out with a new line of color tattoos. For whatever reason, the only place I've seen them is Walmart, Christmas Tree Shop, which is like Harmon Face Values inside Christmas Tree Shop, and CVS. Those are the only places where I've seen the new line. I don't know why they're not putting it everywhere, like Target, Ulta, whatever. But these are replacing the old line that had all those great colors like Bad to the Bronze and Tapestry Taupe and, no, Toughest Taupe. Or was it Tapestry Taupe? No, I think it was Toughest Taupe. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to use this as a shadow. I'm going to do a little something different with it. I just picked up this color yesterday. I have 7 out of the 10 now from the new line. Every once in a while, I'll just pick up another color here and there. This is Knockout. This is a gorgeous purple. And I feel like this really straddles the line between cool and warm. This is about as neutral as a purple as you're going to get. So it's going to be a shade of purple that everybody can wear. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Liner brush. This is the eyebrow duo brush from the Precisely Beautiful line, I think it's called. The ones with the clear handles. These are such gorgeous brushes. I love them. And I'm going to put some on the angled liner side or the brow side. And I'm going to use this on my upper lash line as a liner. These color tattoos are so creamy and pigmented that you can do that with this. And it's just gonna give the look a little something unique to it instead of using a black liner like I normally would. It's a pop of color in an unexpected place. So see, we've got that plum against the silvery taupe color. And I feel like with this shade of purple, you could also do it over like a bronze would be beautiful as well. Or any kind of a shimmery brown or a black. There's so many ways you could go with this particular one. Yeah, I really like this purple against the taupe eyeshadow. Okay, now, I think I'll do my wings though the way I normally would. But then again, if I do that, if I do like a black wing and I want to bring it in, it's not going to look right against the purple. All right, let's try doing a wing with this then. This has disaster written all over it. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. I'll do the other one off camera and come back in one sec. Okay, that worked out fine. And when this sets, it's not going anywhere. So, you know, do what you have to do and get it done, because once it starts to dry, you're not going to be able to move it. But yeah, so plum wings and eyeliner, a little something different. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a black eyeliner on the bottom waterline. And I finally got around to getting the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil liner in deep onyx. And you guys know how much I love these eyeliners, and I have them in every color now except for one. I just have one more color to get and I'll have all of them. I love the formula on these. They go on like a dream. And just like with the color tattoos, once it sets, you're all set. So just gonna pop some of that on the waterline. One of you had asked me if I had any trouble when it came time to sharpen this, and I did not. And I know that there are reviews out there of people saying that they have trouble sharpening it, but I didn't have any trouble. My advice would be, if you are having trouble sharpening these, throw your sharpener away and buy a new one, because they don't last forever, you guys. The blades get dull and then they just chew up eyeliners instead of sharpening them. So it could just be that you need a new sharpener. Oh yeah, okay, great. Nice and deep, deep black. Okay, let's go back into this eyeshadow palette now with my Zoeva small pencil brush. And so we've used everything in the palette except for that shade, so let's use that shade. And I'm gonna smudge that right along the base of where I just applied that pencil liner. Okay. Alright, next I'm gonna take some Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect and put that on my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to curl my top lashes. And you know, while I'm doing this, I wanted to mention that I did a little test with my liquid eyeliners. Somehow I've accumulated several of them because I haven't really been like actively trying to find the ultimate liquid liner. But anyways, check this out. I did like a little swatch of the liquid liners that I have. I have one by House Laboratories, Lady Gaga's line. I got that free sample of the Kat Von D one at Sephora for my birthday. I've got the L'Oreal one, the new L'Oreal one that has this wild cap on it. This is supposed to be like a guide to do a wing, which I don't like that, but you might. I have one of the Maybelline ones, and I have the NYX Epic. So I did these little swatches, and what I noticed right away is the L'Oreal one is definitely the blackest. So if you like a real black liquid liner, this is the blackest. And then the ones that you could get the finest pointy tip on was the Kat Von D and the NYX, I think. No, Maybelline. The Kat Von D had the pointiest tip, yeah. Now that I look at it. The Maybelline one's pretty pointy too, though. But, yeah, so depending on what you like in a liquid eyeliner, I thought I would mention that information. But I'm not going to be using a liquid liner today, obviously, but I did want to throw that information out there. There are two Maybelline liquid liners, and the one that people really like is not the one that I bought. When I bought mine, I didn't really know which one to get. I saw the two sitting there, and I was like, oh no, which is the one that people rave about? And I bought the wrong one. But yeah, I'm all set with liquid liners for now. I have a ton of them. But I'm really loving the way this plum color tattoo worked on the upper waterline. It's like something unexpected, and I think it's just like softer and prettier than just a harsh black line. And there's 10 colors of this in this new range. And so depending on what you're into and what you like for colored liner, I think you could find something in the range that you would really enjoy. Okay, now anybody who shops at Dollar Tree that bought the discontinued Sinful Colors makeup, I had to use this lipstick today. So Sinful Colors, I guess at some point they made makeup and they don't anymore. And so everything ended up at Dollar Tree a few months ago, and this is the shade Indulgent. How perfect is this for today's look? Because it's a cross between red and purple. And I just thought it would coordinate so well with this eye look. So that's what we're going to do today. And I don't think I have a lip liner that will match this, so hopefully I can just apply it straight from the tube and not have to worry about a liner. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Aha! Glad I thought of it. The NYX Lip Primer. When you don't have a liner to match your lipstick, you can use this. So the lipstick is going to adhere to the primer and not go outside the lines. Just give that a second to sink in. All right, we should be good to go now. Yeah, I just thought this lipstick would coordinate so well. This is the only lipstick I have in my collection that is this shade. I think when they did sell Sinful Colors makeup, I think it was at Walgreens. I vaguely remember seeing that display one time, and then I went back like a few months later because I don't really go to Walgreens that much. I went back a few months later and it was gone. So it didn't stick around very long. And when it came to Dollar Tree, I bought a ton of it. I think it's excellent quality. And because I bought it at Dollar Tree, of course I only had to pay $1 for each thing. Okay, so that NYX Lip Primer saved me because I definitely don't have a lip liner this shade. So I will go do my hair and come back so you can see what the finished look would be without wet hair and a ponytail. Okay, so that is the finished look with my hair dried and styled, and yeah, really digging that plum liner, or plum color tattoo used as a liner. And those color tattoos, they're really multi-purpose. You can do so many different things with them. Very versatile product. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.